Hello? Hello there? Is it working? Hello, hello! Physics, hello! Just I. Can you all hear me correctly? It's working! Hello! Yo, the people are here and they are watching me and I am speaking. Yes. Okay, I have a question. Who the hell is Flam? We don't know who Flam is. Flam is just the name of a complete stranger. My name is Oho Jackie. Oho Jackie. We don't talk about Flam. No, Flam is forbidden here. We don't know that person. Yes. I am here. Oho, someone has to make the Oho Jackie. So, Essex, congratulations on being the first person to make the Oho Jackie joke. You get a star. Yes, DNG is so. I've got lots of expressions, but it's kind of working weird, so we don't know. it's Scuff. It's there. The expressions are there, but for some reason it won't change. So it's fine. I'll just keep this super smiley face on the entire time. Thank you all for showing up. I'm so flattered. I'm so honored. It's happening. It's happening. The first stream of many Scuff streams. Working. Oh, go Jackie. Oh no. I'm going to see my name butchered so much. You know, ideally on this stream, I want to have a chat box next to me, but you know, it happens. I'm not I'm not a very prepared person. I don't have my follow notifications on, but thank you. Oh, thank you, Gimbal. Thank you for showing up, Gimbal. Thank you so much for the follow. That's a face I haven't seen in a while. Yes, welcome. We'll hopefully be doing some art today? Question mark? But who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? I do have some work in progress that I'll probably get around to finishing. I'll have some funky tunes in the background as well, and I hope that that works. Art question mark? Who knows? Who knows? For the super cool and snazzy stream transitions. Blank page. Look, it works. It works. The technology works. Technology is incredible, you know. Oh no. No, I'm using copyright-free music. I swear, I'm not a thief. Oh, you like it? You like the? Let me do it again. It's so cool, isn't it? I feel like a wizard. I'm just pressing buttons. Yeah. I love this transition so much. It's very trendy. See, I'm gonna get some art up onto the page. We go. I do have this piece of art in progress. Like, I don't know what I'm doing with it. I'm just drawing things. Like, maybe it'd be cooler if I. You know what? She is pogging. She's pogging right there. Don't don't you see the pug? But yeah, I'm glad that it works well with the internet. I was quite worried about that, but it's I'm worried for the gaming and stuff because I know the gaming can be like really intensive and my frame rate might not be the best. But you know, I'm glad. like it. I'm glad it's working. I'm glad nothing's fallen apart. Let me just see something. Let's see if the expressions work. Nope, nope. That's not working. But no, don't criticize my yellow teeth. What's wrong with you? You're just like this. I brush my teeth every day, twice a day. Doctor! Hi, Sky! Hi! Arson? Me? No. No, I'd never. I'd never do arson, ever. You can trust me. You can trust my face. Just look at me. Look at my eyes. Isn't this a trustworthy face? Oh, but I really want to show you the expressions, even if it's not working so well. But you know, it's you're gonna see something weird on the screen. But well, you know, I've got faces. I've got happy face. I've got a happy face. A dead face. A crying face, which is gonna be me by the end of the stream because you're gonna be bullying me. The weirded out face. And we don't talk about this one. We don't we don't mention this. Yeah. Glad it works. I'm glad nothing's exploded yet. I don't even really have a plan for this drawing. I don't know what I'm doing. You know, the thing about art is that I just make it up as I go along and hope it works out. Because that's how art works. That's the big secret from. Lee. Well, I'm glad you showed up anyway. That reminds me, I need because music is cool. Music is cool to have background music, you know, because when I'm not talking, I like there to be noise. So let me know if this works and if it sounds okay. Do you guys hear anything? Wait, give me a second. How about now? Yes, yes, tunes. Is it balanced okay? Can you hear my voice over the music? Kinda loud on my end, but I'm not sure if I'm talking. Okay, let me turn it down a bit. This. Okay, cool. Thank you. Now we have the vibe music. Hello, Brett. Hello. Glad you can make it. Yeah, this is cool music. I'm gonna link the music because I've been listening to this music for a while and it's really quite nice. Just like an independent kind of person making tunes. And it's good tunes, so we're gonna listen to this. Oh. What do I art? I have completely forgotten all arting knowledge, you know? That's what happened. I guess for this picture I want it to be like a kind of starting soon kind of screen, because at the moment I just have one that's, you know, it belongs to someone else, but I like to make my own things because it adds extra charm to it, I think. Yeah, I was adding shading to this. So we can add some nice shading. So if anything goes weird, feel free to let me know, because I'm just blindly swinging at this and I have no idea what's going on, and I also don't really have a second screen, so I'm just peering at my mobile, make sure everything's okay. Yeah, otherwise thank you all for showing up. I'm just gonna be, you know, vibing, arting, just free to hang out. I do like this bang to this. A lot of quirky tunes. I really like quirky sounding tunes. Honestly, I've been looking forever for like royalty-free music because, you know, I don't want to get in trouble on the law on my first few streams. You know, I don't want to get the DMCA. Might open up a channel at some point to ask for recommendations, because I'm kind of blind here. Oh no! You can't ask me on the socio-economic inequality here. That's the deep lore. You can't ask for the deep lore in the first stream. You know, that's serious business. It's serious, questionable business. But yeah, sure. I'll talk about some of the deep Jackie lore. That you see. I am a little gremlin, you see? I'm just a little monster, I'm just a little guy, a little dude. And I live up in a funky tower. You know, this funky tower you see. And I like to sit on my big chair, and I have big dreams, you know? I want to reach the world, I want to touch the world, and I also want world domination, but we don't talk about that. And I have the power of hypnotism, and with the power of technology, I want to reach out to the world and, you know, hypnotize them into watching me, because I want to be seen, I want to be heard, I want attention, and I'm greedy like that. I'm greedy and all-consuming. Or maybe I'm just a little bit lonely, you know? Maybe I'm just lonely and I'm looking for people to hang out with. And so, here I am streaming to all of you, and now you're all stuck here, you're all hypnotized, you've all fallen under my spell, and that's just gonna be the way it is. You're just gonna be stuck here forever, and I'm here, and we can all be friends like that. So, there you go. There you go. Yeah! Exactly. You get it. Nothing like, you know, technology, brainwashing. It's all fun. It's all in good fun. You forgive me. You guys forgive me. Very innocent. It's very... No crime. There is no crimes going on here. It's all very legal hypnosis. I checked. Metal Gear and wholesome, yes. Yes, this is the most wholesome of Metal Gears. Or maybe I'm just saying it's wholesome so that you'll fall for it. Exactly. You know, sometimes a person just wants to dominate the world, and that's okay. That's perfectly fine. It's forgivable. It's, you know, it happens. Maybe one day I'll come up with something deeper, but you know, For now, we're just hanging out. We're hanging out and having fun. Yeah, it's just another Tuesday. It's just hanging out, you know. You get up and you start brainwashing random strangers and hoping they watch you do silly things. Yeah, exactly. Which means you're never allowed to snap out of it. You're not allowed to snap. You just stuck here. You just have to. This is the rest of your life now. Just me in this stream. This, you know. It's just me. All there is, and all there ever will be. I'm glad that the people approve of this. By the way, I do have a few commands that should be listed below. I don't have many at the moment because I'm still setting stuff up, but like if you want to check your vibes today, you can use the exclamation point vibe check just to see how cool you are today. Very stale, very average vibes. All of your vibes are pathetic. What are you doing? I can't vibe like this. Lane. Because blurring. Oh, Tenant has no vibes? Vibes are gone? The vibes are missing? Hello? The vibeless being? That's so sad. It's the vibes, he's overpowered the vibes. I need to add an unlurk, and people are lurking, they can unlurk and join in again. You really did break. Come on, it's been one day. It's been one day and you've already broken the bot. How do you do this? Good. Only doesn't it. Oh, hi there. Hi. Hi, this is oh, hello. This person here, they helped me with the mic settings. It helped so much because I was struggling. I was flailing around with this technology, and this person came along and helped me, and I appreciate that so much. So thank you so much. Cannot believe Tenant broke the vibe checker. What am I doing? Yeah, I'm glad it's working out too. It's my first ever stream kind of this thing, and I was sweating, I was paranoid, I was feeling through the OBS, just trying to make sure things are working. But things are working, and that's so good. I'm so happy. I'm so relieved things are not exploding. Because technology, I have a war with technology, you know. The vibes are too strong. I see Tenon is hiding again. Goodbye, Tenon. Oh, come on. Everybody has such weak vibes today. Come on. So we need a real chat here. We need a real someone to show how bad they are. I know, right? Where's the vibes? Where's the vibes? You know, I'll see my vibes. What are my vibes like? No, no, I'm just a mere average. No, this cannot be. Oh, goodbye, Pop. Thank you for the lurk. Oh, sure thing, sure thing. Thank you for popping in. Thank you so much for the help. uh, I hope you have fun with your family. Yes, your liquid vibe. Tasty. It sounds good. By the way, don't ask me what I'm doing because I still don't know. I'm just making this up as I go along and hoping it works. Brookfish, you're here! You're here to invade! Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. The crunk, the crunk! Did I save my canvas? See, this is why that is exactly why I made that, because I knew I was gonna forget to save. So if people get curious, I've saved. They can remind me to save. So thank you. I am so ingenious. Imagine. No, we have to practice good art habits and not lose all the progress. To be honest, I was just like afraid that everything would start crashing. So, I'm just trying to safeguard to make sure everything stays functional. I don't lose lots of progress. No, guys, you need to save. You need to save your canvases. You need to do this. You have to. You have to. You don't imagine it. You need to do it. Yeah. Lee, you know what? I do the same thing. I just screenshot it and. But still, you have to save them. You have to cherish them. You have to cherish art like I cherish it. I cherish all of your art. So, you don't save it. I'll save it. You'd better be crying. Did I save my canvas? Yes. You know, you guys are just gonna make me save every 2 minutes, but I'm perfectly fine with that. Just make me save every single minute if you want to. Just you can't be too safe. Exactly. Save after every line. No alternatives allowed. I love you guys practicing art safety and just making just looking out for me. I appreciate it. Which integration? Oh. Oh, that's Lance is on other levels of evil here, and I'm quite scared of his imagination. You know, there's this thing I saw where someone had like a blank drawing box underneath their Twitch, and anybody could just go in it and doodle on it, and I thought that would be. I don't know how to add that yet, but if I do, I'd love to, like, you know, make a fun little drawing box for anybody to just draw whatever in, even if I'm just gonna get inappropriate stuff. That's fine. It's part of the fun of this beautiful chaotic website. Yeah, it does sound fun. It would be nice, like after every stream we look at it and go, hey, what did we draw what did we draw today? And I just see dicks. Because that's how it's gonna be. Yeah, I'll try and figure out how to add that. I'm just trying to make this like since I don't have affiliate stuff, I'm just trying to find ways of making this chat, you know, kind of fun to be in. I want this to be fun and silly and just give people things to do. You're just watching me ramble on for a while. Oh no! I said the D word. Look, listen. This chat, you see the rules down there. It's for 16 and over. So you know, it's we can go there, but not much because I don't like talking about that stuff. Picture phone with fan. You know what? I want to do that as well. I want to do picture phone at some point. And we fan art. You know, you don't have to. I'm not gonna ask for anything. Of course, I don't like asking for things. But if you do, I would be really flattered. But you already make so much for me, so you know, just no, don't feel pressure. Don't feel just. No, just do whatever you want to do. Just if you like it and you want to make it, that's fine. But you know, I'm not gonna. I just appreciate the thought of it. No, see, now you guys are just calling out the D word. I'm sorry. I'm never gonna mention another swear word again. Okay, I'm never gonna say anything. This is a clean stream, you know. This is clean. We're not doing anything here. No! You're not making me say anything ever. You know what? I'm just gonna shut up forever. I'm not gonna say anything. You're just gonna have to enjoy the sheer silence and the vibes and the music. Yeah, Lee, thank you. I do appreciate it, but like, you know, don't feel the pressure. Oh no, the biggest fan. That's a bold title you're claiming there. I hope no one's gonna contest you on that. Because you might. It sounds to me like you might have some competition. See, no one is getting any good vibe checks here. Your vibes are all poor and you need to do better. I'm sorry. These vibes are just unacceptable. 36, 37. Guys, what are you doing wrong? I haven't seen a single vibe over 64. I'm looking for 80s here, you know? I'm looking. Look, there we go! Lee is the one true vibe man. He is the vibe to carry all the vibes. A mere 30! Yeah, disgusting! I spit on you! Oh no, quick, did you... Just... Do the vibes not work with you either? Because they don't work with Tenon either, and... You know, some people are just above vibes. I really don't know how to do... Fred, you've got the 92! The highest one I've seen so far, so well done. You get a little crown for that. You get a little... You can imagine that there's a little crown on your head, and you can feel proud of that. Now we're getting the strong vibes. Now we're exploding. Wow, where are all these vibes coming from? Oh no, the 20! So pathetic! Swaggy, you can do better than that. Yeah, the vibes. Sometimes the vibes can be overpowering, and sometimes it means the weaklings are left with very little. It's just like a cooldown on it, but who knows? I don't know this technology. This is the first time I'm using it. Now you guys get to see how many layers I have and how disorganized they are, because I'm already quite lost. Thing. Harry, thank you again so much for just dropping in. I know it's like late o'clock for you, but yes, please go to bed. Please tuck yourself there. Yeah, I appreciate you dropping in. I do. I really appreciate all the people who have shown up to witness the scuff, the extreme levels of scuff here. You're right, Lee. This is nothing. I can do way worse than this. I need to make this worse. I need to go full, just unhinged everything here. I know people who go to like 200 players, and honestly, it still mystifies me on how they do that. Look, you finally wielded the vibe check. You're finally up there with the elites. How does it feel? How does it feel to be so powerful? You know what, Lance? 14 hours of sleep. It sounds amazing. I want that actually. Just you almost skipped like two-thirds of a day right there. Lee, how do you live like this? How do you live like this? You just... I mean, it's kind of impressive. But I'm kind of worried at the same time. Oh yes, the monkey feeling. What do I do? I've just been staring at this for solid like 5 minutes, trying to figure out what it was I was gonna do. Oh yeah, I remember. Brett can keep his crown and feel proud of all the vibes that he is the first vibe. The first to pave the way for others. Leah, you can't stop me from worrying. I'm going to worry about everything, and I will worry about how the hell you keep track of all these layers. Because even in my biggest pictures, I usually don't even go over 100. So I'm just honestly mystified. Maybe it's because you do line art, and only crazy people do line art. Imagine doing line art. Could be me. I think the best advice I've ever gotten, if you don't like drawing certain things, you don't have to. Because, you know, I really struggle with digital line art, but then the world was opened once I realized, hey, I can just go from sketching straight to coloring, and that's opened a world of possibility. And laziness. Mostly laziness, but also possibility. Line art is forbidden. Yes. yeah, I understand that. The hiding and unhiding every layer until you find what you're looking for, that's how it is. That's how the existence is. You know, it's like a game of hide and seek, you know, just eventually you kind of memorize where things are, but mostly don't. But line art is forbidden, but I really enjoy line art on paper and pen because it's really relaxing that way. And once I enjoy the commitment because once you put down a line, you can't erase it. And when it's digital, you're just drawing the same line over and over and over again and hoping it looks good. But when it's on paper, you're just like, I have to live with this forever. And you just sort of come to peace with it. And that feels good. You're a line art wizard. You're just... I don't know how you do it. It's so clean. It's always so clean, and I'm just... How do you have the patience for this? Smooth line go, but yeah. You know, maybe it's easier with some kind of stabilizer, but I'm way too... You see, I use Photoshop, so that doesn't have line stabilizer, and I really should be moving over to Clip Studio Paint, but that means learning a new program, and I'm old and I'm scared of technology, and that's just how it is. Although funny thought, what's it called? The model I'm using right now, the one that's bouncing up and down and making faces, I made this in Clip Studio Paint, so clearly I can make something. I'm just lazy. I really needed the Clip Studio Paint for the actual clean stuff. Photoshop is where I go to be messy and unhinged. Yeah, it has liquefy. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't have any excuses, but I'm just... I'm bad at adjusting, okay? I have brainworms, and the brainworms make it hard for me to do basic things, like making life easier for myself. Yeah, but Brett, do you make much art? Because I mean, I think I've seen some of it around, but you should share some of it more, because I'm not as familiar with your style. Oh yeah, Crook, I need that. I don't have any kind of stabilizer here. I'm just going in hog wild and just loopy doopy. So It would probably help. Having some kind of stabilizer probably would make things a little easier, and then I wouldn't have to switch to a program that's clearly better. Yes, you wanna know what I'm doing here? I don't know either. There is an attempt. That's all I can say. You know, you're right, you're right. No one knows what they're doing. They just do things and it happens. It reminds me of all those like sometimes I try to look at like progress kind of shots and I cannot make sense of them because it starts with all these scribbles and random sources of light, and then suddenly after a few seconds it suddenly turns into some wild masterpiece, and how do they do it? How do they turn all these scribbles into this? It's a kind of wizardry. Cheat! Oh no, the cheating! Digital art is cheating! Has anyone ever come across people who say that? Because I used to have this friend in high school who said it was cheating to use a tablet, and you know, only the real pros use a mouse. He's right. Only the real pros use a mouse. Thank you for linking my socials. All I have right now is a Twitter, and it's a bit small, but you know, we're building on it. I love this tune. Exactly. You know what? We should go back to cave painting, because those people, they knew what they. You know, honestly, the people back then who did cave paintings were actually really good at drawing. If you look at some of them, honestly, like, I know they just seem kind of simple, but some of them had a really strong grasp of anatomy and shape and form, and it's honestly really impressive. Instagram! Oh boy, I don't know. Listen, I don't understand how it works. You know, people post pictures and then they get likes on them, and listen, I don't get it. I'm too old. I'm too old and crippled to understand or comprehend what's even happening on Instagram. But you know what? Maybe I'll make stuff. Maybe I'll make an Instagram, and maybe I'll upload some of these funky art. Hi Barrett! Thank you so much. I worked quite hard on this, but it's finally up and it's finally going, so I really appreciate you taking the time to drop by, and you know, I appreciate it. Oh, Plush, you know what? That appeals to my heart because I cannot resist plushies. I have so it gets lonely up in this tower, you know? And this tower, I need to fill it with lots of toys to keep me company. So you know what? Maybe I'll be that. Maybe I'll be self-centered to make a toy out of myself, and it's. I would love that, honestly. It's very, very tempting. Yeah, I've been really good. I've finally started up this funky little streaming thing, and you know what? It's people have been wonderful about it. People have been really supportive. People have been chatting away and keeping me company, and I think that's really, really awesome of them. And I'm having a great time. Honestly, I'm really having a good time. So you're here. You made it. I'm so happy. Yes. The Ohu Jackie is here. Yes. The merch on TV. Listen. This is the first. Listen. This is the first. This is the first stream, and you want merch, and you know, like I'm really flattered. I'm really, really flattered by the idea, but I'm not. I need to behave, okay? I'm not. I'm not going to do that. I mean, you know, maybe I'll make things someday, but this is my first little baby steps into the world of content creation. And that's a frightful thing, isn't it? Creation. So we're just gonna be chill. We're just gonna be hanging out. Just gonna take it easy. Yeah, I'm glad to see you. I'm glad to see you, Gimbal and Sylved. I'm glad you like it. I worked quite hard on this model, and I'm just so glad it came together and that it's working and nothing's exploded yet. That's all we can ask for at this point. Just things for not to explode for once. Technology is my worst enemy, and I've been wrestling so much with things, trying to get them to work. And I'm just so glad to be able to say, yes, it's done. Don't you dare! Lee, don't you horrify me with that thought, because I know what's going to happen. I know things are going to explode at some point. It happens to everyone. It happens to the best of people, and I just have to be mentally prepared for that. I mean, yeah. Listen, I don't keep track of what I say. If something's flown out of my mouth, I can't help it. I can't stop it anymore. It's not under my control. It just happens. Yes. Honestly, I don't. I'm not familiar with the songs that are being remixed here, but I really dig it. It's really funky. I like it. I think it's a little bit too heavy on this side, so I need to make the other side pop out a little bit more. This is my lovely little tower. I live here right now. I live in this tower, so I live right on the top floor, so I can watch over everything, all the hills and stuff around me. That's where I am. If you zoom in close enough, you'll see me. You have to zoom in really, really hard. Yes, yes. Funky Tower. Hey, Sylph, you missed the lore explanation of this hypnotic beast, this thing that lives in a tower, and I mean, you know, maybe the Ohujaki you're seeing right here is just an illusion. Just something your brain made up. You know, because I am a monster of hypnotism, which means I can control what you see on the screen. And, you know, maybe you're just making stuff up because you're crazy now. Rapunzel. I might. I mean, my hair isn't long enough for it, but you know, given a few years, I might just, you know, maybe my prince will come to climb up my hair and play games with me. Yes, yeah. What was I saying? What was I? Wait, I need to make this tower on Sims, and I will trap a bunch of people in a little room where they can watch me just sit and play on the computer. Because that's kind of how you emulate streaming in The Sims. Yeah, what was I was gonna talk about the lore. The beautiful lore. Yes. I am a hypnotism monster. You know, I like to. I'm feeling quite lonely someday, you know? I have all these wonderful spells, and I just want to reach out to the world. I want to touch the world. I want people to see me. I don't want to just sit in my tower all day, all alone, and just be sad, you know? I just want to connect. I just want to do a little bit of brainwashing, you know? Just a little bit of nice brainwashing so that people will come and watch me in my streams. So if you're here, you're kind of stuck here forever, and you know, that's just the way it is. That's just the way. I hope you enjoy yourself being stuck here watching this stream. Goodbye Lee. I hope work is kind to you. I hope it goes well. Thank you so much for dropping by. Nice to see that Red still has the powerful vibratings. He is just the consistent champ. I don't think anybody else here can beat him at this. It actually works for you for once. Yeah, and you actually have a decent vibe. You know what? You're allowed to stay. You're cool enough to stay, so well done. You can't get a crown because that's what Brett has, but you can have a little paper crown. You can feel proud of that. Look, you have been weakened. Baggy, pathetic. Pathetic. What are you doing, my stream? Get out of here! TV, I think there is a little cooldown in it, so if you wait a few seconds, I think you can try again to see if it works. Because sometimes it doesn't behave if you order it around too much. It gets all cranky and it won't give you your vibes. It won't vibe check you if you spam it. What are you doing? It's not bad, but you can it doesn't quite measure up to the big elites here, the the big king clowns, you know, just ruling over this chat right now. You can, you know, but it's fine. It's fine. This is what we like to do. We like to scribble all over the canvas in a color and hope that it looks nice. You think for 1 second that there's any kind of tactic to my art, then you're deeply misinformed. Sometimes we just add a massive splodge. Yeah, scribbling and hoping it looks nice. Sometimes you just add stuff on again and again until the result comes out, you know, just kind of acceptable. Maybe. Yeah, you just scribble all over it. Listen, layer effects. They're my one and only cheat code. I just layer them on and just pray and hope it works. Sounds like a joke, but you know, it's been working out for me somehow. There we go. Yes. Artists be like, oh yes, there was just so many layers. Listen, there's not as much layers as I was anticipating here. I'm on layer 27 right now, so it's not. I haven't gotten too out of hand like some people I've seen. Yeah, there was another trick I learned, which is like darkening the entire canvas a little, then painting on top of it with a dodge to make things, you know, the lighting pop out a little, which I thought sometimes works. I'm just gonna, you know, do it and hope it works out. The 200 layer challenge. You know, for some people that isn't even a challenge. Some people just do that and I worry about them. You know, people like Lee! Some people I know just kind of make a new layer for every line they draw, and I don't know how they live with themselves. They scare me. These people frighten me. But maybe they know something that I don't. Maybe I'm the fool. Maybe my reasonable amount of layers is confusing to them. You know, you never know. You're one of those people? I'm worried. Please take care of yourself and your mental health for keeping track of so many layers. 200 layers just to feel, just to feel something, just to... Yeah, I understand. Sometimes you just have to go there. 280 layers, Crook, please. Please. Please, hello, do you need to talk to someone? Do you need help? Do you need, you know, you just, cause, you know, do you need any support? Do you need... What did you need? What were you drawing? Was it full painting? A full, I mean, how? Okay, you listen. I don't think I can help you. I don't think there's anyone here who can help you. Honestly, I think you just have to look in the mirror and ask yourself, why would I do this to yourself? So just take care of yourself. Just. I see you're threatening. It's vibe check there. Oh, I see. Was that the one for the Beast of Bermuda kind of thing? Yes. Every fish is. You know what? You're forgiven. Every fish is special. You just. You know what? Your lair crimes, they're all forgiven. Just give attention to all of those fish. Every fish has a place, a heart. Yes, good thinking. This is the true meaning behind the name fish, isn't it? Just to honor all the fish. %. You get better. You're not quite on the level of the champs, but you know your vibes are improving. Don't be harsh when there is an improvement, you know. 9%! 9! What are you doing here? You're just too uncool for this chat, you know? You just get out of here. Just leave. Just be gone. You are unworthy. Five! What is this? What are you doing? You come here in my chat. You're vibing 5%, and you have the goal to type in my chat. You know, I'm offended. What are you doing here? Yeah, if you get 1%, it's an instant ban. You just have to go. Bullying anyone. You know what, Crook? That's actually a good idea. Maybe I'll do that someday. Maybe I'll just bully anyone who gets a low vibe. I'm really gonna need to add more commands, more silly commands to this. But I thought it would be a cool way to like come to decisions. Like someone wants to see something, and maybe we can compare the vibe checks to see who has the best vibe. Did I save my can? Thank you, Ted. And guess what? I didn't save my canvas, but now I'm going to. This is such a lifesaver. I don't need to use my own brain anymore. I can just have people remind me, and that's so convenient. I'm patting myself on the back for this idea. I'm levels of genius I never expected out of myself. Clown costume, you know what? Maybe someday. I do want to add different costumes to Ohojaki, or like different, you know, outfits and appearances. You know, it's one thing at a time, but I want to add more things. I just want to go crazy and throw in all the cool stuff. I do have ideas for alternate forms, and I have lots of I have no shortage of ideas. I am sitting here in my little tower, and I'm putting my fingers together and tapping them and going and laughing to myself. You just type. There we go. You just type PogChamp. See, now you are one with the Twitch. Now you have mastered. This is everything you need to know. Didn't you know they replaced the PogChamp? They replaced because the old guy was kind of weird. Probably heard some of that weirdness floating around. I wouldn't be able to tell you because I don't know. I can't remember all of it, but now it's just a raptor. So, and you know what? It's not a bad choice, honestly. It's raptor, but that's fine. It's fine. I'm very happy to see the Komodo dragons. Yeah. Yeah, embrace the new Snake Overlord. You know, it's fine. It's the old PogChamp can exist in heavily butchered variation, but have a nice little Komodo dragon here. Yeah, that's basically it, I guess. I mean, I don't want to get too political here because we're just vibing. Yeah, he was a real weirdo. Honestly, that's a good attitude to have. You know, someday I hope I wake up and I get replaced by a Komodo dragon, because, you know, that life just seems good. You just kind of lie around and sometimes you die. But that, you know, that's how it is. What? I think Tenon's the winner here. I'm sorry, Swaggy. Your vibes have been abysmal all stream. I'm ashamed to even look at you right now. They might improve. You just have to get good. That's the law. That's the law of gaming. That's the law of the gamers. You just have to get good. Oh, they can do that. They can shoot blood out their eyes. That's always, you know, that's a really good defense mechanism. I'd be pretty freaked out if someone did that. So, you know, honestly, props to them. Your vibes. What are they doing? You're supposed to be good at this. You're failing this. You're failing miserably. So disappointed. 42 is a cool number. I forgive you. 42. It's the funny meme number. I remember how that didn't stop being a meme after the Hitchhiker movie came out. No, the perfectly average. No, I'm not perfect. Listen. I will redeem myself right now. I'm gonna redeem myself. Just watch me. See, listen, I have triumphed over all odds. This is a big moment for me. This is everything, you know. I've proven myself. I have nothing more to say. You're kinda close. Maggie, if you keep rolling like this, I'm gonna have to ban you for life. Because if you're cutting it really close to the 1%, and and you know we can't allow bad vibes. Shamefully crawl away, just with your tail tucked between your legs. I don't know if it's possible to get 0%. Like, I'm sure it was from 1 to 100 the last time I looked at the code, but you know, maybe someone can unlock a new level of being mad at this, because I don't know. I don't know this thing. People can surprise me all the time. Oh! Oh, what? Hello, hello! my Raiders, hello! Hello! So flattered, wow! This is my first ever stream, you know, and I don't know what to say. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. I'm really flattered. Look, this is gonna be my first time trying out this shout out, so let's see if this works. I'm gonna hope it works. I've been struggling to set up all these bots and stuff. Yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The first, there's Scuff, but you know what? We're doing just fine. We're hanging out and we're having a good time. So thank you. What are you drawing? What's going on with you? Thank you. I'm just, you know, I'm just here to draw. I'm just here to vibe. I'm just here to be a silly little gremlin here. And sometimes I might play games and such, but you know what? We're all just here to hang out and have a nice time. No, thank you for the follows. For some reason, my follow alerts aren't working. Listen. It's first time Scuff. I'll try and sort this out at some point. But you know, thank you for anyone who's followed. Thank you. Compliment. I love messing with colors. I love messing with crazy palettes. I just doodle and I scribble and I hope it turns out fine. Yeah, it takes time. You know, I don't expect anything to be perfect. It takes time for things to fall into place, but I'm positively will. I think the best thing to do is just like go for it and see what happens, and you know, just patch things up a little later and just enjoy yourself. I'm just trying to enjoy myself right now, and I'm having a great time. I'm just enjoying. Everyone here has been really lovely and just talking to me and having a great time, so I'm really, really appreciative of anyone who's decided to show up. Ooh, a new style! Pixel, you know... Pixel art, I admire the strength to get through pixel art, because to me, pixel art is a puzzle, right? It's more of a puzzle than anything, just trying to put things in the right place, and that takes me hours and hours, so I admire anyone with the strength to try and plow through that kind of thing. Yeah, it's a bit of a leap, but I'm really having a great time. I'm having a fantastic time right now, and I'm really, really appreciative of all the support I've gotten. This is the full picture so far for anyone who's new. I'm hoping this can be some kind of, like, you know, starting soon kind of screen, and people can look at this. Maybe a banner of some kind, maybe be right back screen, I don't know, but it's It's coming along. It's coming along just fine. I don't really have a direction in mind. I'm just throwing things on and hoping it looks cool. And I think it looks fine right now, even if it's a little bit unorthodox. Yeah, pixel art is an experience. It's a struggle. It's it's certainly quite the battle. I used to do a little bit of pixel art, but it's been a long time since I've attempted that because sometimes when you zoom in close and it looks fine, and then you zoom out and then it's the worst thing you've ever seen, and you just like, goodness, what did I spend all these hours on? Oh, thank you so much. It's really nice of you to say. I think unorthodox styles can be good. I just, it's like you kind of make it your own thing. You throw in your own style, and it has. I hope to put in a little bit of personality into it. I'm not really familiar with those games. I mean, sound kind of familiar, but I don't know. I'll have to look those up. But yeah, I do love the retro. I really am fond of the retro vibes, especially retro pixel vibes. They're just they have a place close to my heart, honestly. Add a little bit of highlight over here to balance it out a bit. Oh, I'm glad you like the dramatic highlights. Yeah, I'm weak for dramatic highlights as well. I just, you can't go wrong with them. I just have to throw them in. It's my one little cheap trick to make things look nice and pop out a bit. I don't have an Instagram at the moment. I probably will make an Instagram just because it might be a nice place to upload my art, but at the moment I haven't made one. So I'll it's just it's the starting up kind of thing. But I only have a Twitter at the moment, so if I do make an Instagram, I'll probably post it on my Twitter. Vibe check. It's too low. Too low. You need to do better than that. Or too low. I'm glad interested. I'm really flattered by the interest. So thank you very much again for the raid as well. You have the honor of being the very first raid I've ever had, and I'm gonna hold that close to my heart. Yeah, I'm glad you like the highlights. Oh, I was worried they'd be a little overpowering, but I kind of like how it looks. Add some little whimsy to it. Anyway, for those who don't know, this what was I gonna say? This is meant to be the tower that I live in, since I'm a little hypnotism gremlin, and I like to watch over all the people from my tower. No, I like to stream from here. I like to reach out to the world. I like to connect with people. I like to, because it gets lonely in there. You know that it's only me living in there, me and all of my toys. I don't see many people, so you know, sometimes a gremlin just has to stream a little and also do a little bit of hypnotism, a little bit of world domination to convince viewers to submit, to join. Glad you like the neon pink, because I think the really bright, obnoxious colors are working for me. How do I mostly use a weird kind of custom brush. Yep. This is just like, wait, so that's too small. Kind of, you know, it's kind of a messy looking brush. I don't know, I can't remember where I downloaded it, but it's been really helping me with gradually blending things, because it fades out. It's good for mixing. Yeah, it's like a sponge. Yeah, just gremlins, you know, just little gremlin things like world domination. It you know, don't worry about it, it's fine. It's clever. I'm gonna offer my thanks to Crookfish here, who showed me that brush, because I have used nothing else since. It's such a wonderful, wonderful little brush. I use it for everything at this point, even the line art, even though I shouldn't. Ask me what these swirls are, because I just like adding swirls in. Maybe they're just house decorations, you know? Maybe I just like hanging early things off my house. Question it. We just accept it. That's true. I don't do line work very often at all, because it's really quite difficult to find a really good line work brush. I know there's people who can make it work, and I really admire people who can do digital line art, but it's not for me. I'm the kind of person who draws a sketch and then I just go straight to coloring, because we don't like dealing with line work here. It's so fidgety. It's so it involves a lot of drawing the same line over and over and just praying it turns out okay. What are you gonna do? Or shadow. A little more dramatic. That's making my computer lag. Did you say canvas? This is that. Thank you so much. Listen, I am so glad I put that command in. This is gonna be a lifesaver from now on. Just the canvas save. I swear, I'm a genius. I'm a genius when it comes to that. Healthy drawing habits in this house, indeed, indeed. Ooh, that's dramatic. Yes, the Trinity, the Holy Trinity. You know what? Thank you for the reminder, because I am looking like quite the shrimp right now. My back is bent. Yeah, thank you. I need to add those as well. You see, I don't have the channel point redeems yet, so we make do with those little commands. Thank you. The self-care reminder, because you know, we artists, we forget so much. It helps. No, Bookfish, you must adjust. You must take care of oneself. You must. Guys, you have to keep. Don't let yourself become the tower, please. The tower is not an icon of that you should imitate right now. Right. I kind of like how this looks, and I'm not sure what else I can add here. Maybe I need to think on it a little more, but I'm happy to start drawing something else. If I was considering maybe doing a few doodles of Pokemon or Pokemon requests, or you can keep going for a little bit longer until I call it a day. I think this has been a really good day, though. I've been going for about, I don't know how long, hour and a half. I think I can still keep going. Blind Pokemon requests. You know what? I like the sound of that, honestly. I'll probably keep tweaking a few things, but then afterwards we can attempt some blind Pokemon requests from memory. But you know, I consider myself to have a pretty decent memory when it comes to Pokemon. Oh, thank you very much, though. Thank you. I'm glad this is looking good. You know, the hardest part of an artwork is always trying to finish it. Well, it's not the hardest part necessarily, but it is quite difficult to figure out, right, when is this picture done? When should I stop messing with it? Because that's... Oh, I don't know how to do that. overpainting, yes, yeah. It reminds me of the saying I heard, and ever since I've heard this saying, it has changed my life. It's called, you can't polish a turd. And I agree with that. It's like, you can't, if the foundation is bad, you can't make it look better by throwing stuff all over it. But you know what? I do that anyway. I can't help polishing it. I have to over polish. It's how I make up for things. It's how if I'm not quite satisfied with my art, I just throw a million effects on there. One of the effects I like to do is like lots of little dots. Like these little, I love throwing all these little dots on because it adds a little bit of sparkle to the picture, and it's a bit cheating, but you know, we don't mind. It's like makes it look like the air is full of stars. It looks turn it down a bit. I think there's a bit too many stars. Try that again. Yeah, it looks sparkly now. You know what? You're right. Sometimes it just looks crappy until you add the details. It can't be helped. It's a struggle. It's always a struggle, but it's fine. Sometimes it's necessary. And thank you, Tenen, for dropping the socials link. I'm gonna save this now, and maybe you can doodle things. You can do a little bit of doodling, and maybe we'll come back to this if you'll like it. But what we can doodle something. Yeah, I felt that. Sometimes you just have to swallow your tongue and just send awful sketches to the people who commission you. Just say, please, you just have to hope they like it. And the thing is, we are our own worst judge. So it's honestly probably not as bad as our brains make it out to be, but usually the customers are just like, this is cool, I like it. And it makes you feel a lot better. So, what are we doing here? Let's doodle some things. So, I get shy when it comes to drawing in front of people. I find it easier to work on something that's already in progress, because sketching is hard. But I will be a little brave today. Okay. Anybody have any requests? Because if there's no requests, I'll probably just draw a self-portrait, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine with drawing me. But, you know, if someone wants to see maybe a Pokemon or a little monster, I'm happy to draw that. Chimchar. Let's see. Oh no. Listen, why did you have to pick the Pokemon? I can barely remember. But you know what? We're fine. Yeah, it has a big head. And it has a little body, and it has fire coming out of his ass. We're doing this by memory. I'm not looking up anything. I'm not looking at the references. I'm not... I will be strong. That's today. Becky? I'm never doing that again. Chimchar kind of messes me up. Like, not the looks of it, but the lore of it. It's kind of like... It says in the Pokédex that he farts to make the fire that comes out of its... You know, it's a fart butt Pokemon. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I ruined this Pokemon for you, but the fire does come out of its ass. Oh no! You are a cruel being indeed, but you know what? I respect it. I respect the cruelty. Be as cruel as you like. Honestly. I like to think I have a good memory, but it's not perfect, and you will get to see how imperfect it is, I guess. Looks like a Sonic OC at the moment. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Chimchar is looking at the chat, staring directly into your soul. Hollow Sand? That's an interesting one. Mr. Sandcastle do? You know, I'd be down for trying that. I'm not... Again, I feel quite confident, but you know... Anyone can prove me wrong at any moment, and that I'm sure that will be a satisfying moment for you all. Chimchar may be merciful, but I can't remember the last time I took a good look at Chimchar, so things may be off. Quite wonky. The wonkiest of mouths, but it's... No one's asking for perfection. If you are, then please lower your standards. I had big ears. Mouth is really irritating me though, because I have a bad feeling I've gotten it quite wrong. Sand is a... People are quite harsh with the newer Pokemon that look like objects, but I always thought it was fun. They're fun concepts. They don't need to be just an animal. You know, some people just want animals, but I think the object Pokemon are really cool and creative sometimes. Not the morphs! That makes me happy to know I'm not going in an awfully wrong direction, and now I'm going to... Barely has a neck, doesn't it? It has a very thin neck that you can barely see. And I think I had a little curl pattern on its chest, I think. The legs, feet, I don't know. I'm just going to go with your basic round little things because, you know, it... Maybe that'll work. At some point I'd definitely love to do a Pokemon Nuzlocke one. I'd love to do that and just, you know, let the people, let followers name the Pokemon and see if their little favorite babies are going to die off. Because I think that would be fun. That would be fun. My memory, I'm not. You know, I forget a lot of things. I forget everything. I forget what I'm doing 2 seconds after I start doing it. But you know what? When it comes to Pokemon, it stays in there for the most part. Sometimes. Jingle its keys, threatening. You know what? Keys are threatening. I know there's people who use keys as a weapon who, and they don't have anything else. They took the keys between their fingers, you know, and yeah, I wouldn't sleep on that. I think Klefki can be threatening if it wants to be. Now for the ass flames. I'm sorry, but I wasn't the one who came up with this. You can blame Big Game Freak for this. I think the head is wrong, but you know what? I think this is fine. I think but I'm gonna look it up right now. What we have. Turn to me, yes. Oh, I wasn't so off. Dragon. It's not so bad. It's fine. I remembered the swirl on the chest for sure. Remember kind of the pattern on the head, but not quite. You know, it's close enough. It's close enough, you know. I feel strangely accomplished. But now Crookfish has requested Palisand. And that's definitely not a Pokemon I have looked at very much. Even though I think it's cool, I haven't really quite stared at it. I think my Photoshop is crashing. Give me a second. Also, the music has stopped, so I'm gonna start it over. So, let's start from the beginning. I like it. Okay, there we go. Right. I saved it. Okay, I'm gonna save the canvas. Okay, I'll save the canvas. There we go. It's saved. Yeah, the Chimchar stares into your soul. Palossand, right. Why did you have to give me this book? Okay. I can do it. I'm not scared of anything, you know? I can... Like a big flat eye, and it has 2 towers. And... But like... weird, weird bacon-looking eyes and a mouth. I can't remember if it has a tongue or not. It's kind of weird if it had a tongue. Gumshoe, you know, Gumshoes would have been easier, I think, because it's got a very, let's say, memorable look. I think it has two ears, and I think they're pointed like this. It has a little thing. This feels wrong somehow, but it has a little crown kind of thing. I think it has a crown, but I don't know what the crown looks like. But like that. I can't remember if it has a nose or not. Maybe it has a nose, but that feels... This is quite tricky. This is quite a tricky one. I respect this choice. I can't remember if it has any tools in it, like maybe a spade sticking out somewhere. I don't know. But I'll include it. Castle Pocket Monster, yes! Yes, we're doing the... drawing a Pokemon from memory. Because... And they've come up with cool things that I am struggling to remember. But you know what? It's all about the fun of it. And I'm quite confident usually, but with this Pokemon I am not quite confident. Yeah, it's one of the Pokemon where you... looks like they're not exactly. It's like... the general shape of it is there in my head, and I can almost touch it, but it's not quite there. It's not... This feels off in ways that I'm not able to describe. That's all Pokemon, to be honest. Yep, I agree. It's... every Pokemon is just kind of there in your brain, but not quite. Just making these a little crooked because I wanted to add some style to it. Why not? You ordered Palestine and Wish? No! No, the order came out all wrong! This isn't what I ordered! I love bootlegs. I love bootlegs. A long time ago, I ordered an entire, like, 100 sets of bootleg Pokemon figures. All of them look so messed up. I treasure it. They're just... all of those not quite Pokemon. The Pokemon from memory, basically. It was you. Probably, yeah. I mean... I'm sure maybe... You know, you're right. Like, even when I think of the popular ones, like Pikachu, if I tried to draw Pikachu, I would probably still get something wrong, because it has a few little details that don't quite stick into memory. Artistic... Unknown, yeah, Unknown! That's another good one. Can you remember all of the Unknown? No, that's a challenge in itself. Some of them have weird shapes. This thing looks traumatized. I'm so sorry, Palisand. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm not far off? Really? Really? Sure? I mean, does Palisand usually look this traumatized? Because this one's seen things, and I'm quite concerned for it. Oh, well, if you think so, if you say it looks good, I mean, you know, you never know until you see the final thing, but... Oh, I quite enjoy this challenge. You know, I've never... It's been a long time since I did something like this, and I love the little things that catch you out. I think that's about as good as I'm gonna get. I'm gonna look it up. See. Haircut? Oh no, did it? Oh. Quite worried about that. Oh, I see. I see. Okay, give me a second to paste this. Well, you know, I mean, I can see where I went wrong. Okay, you know, there was an attempt. I was close in some ways. Like I remember arrows on each side. I didn't remember the windows. I made mine look a little more traumatized than it usually does. But I remembered that there was a spade, but like spade I drew it to the side on top. So I guess he's horrified because he accidentally dropped a spade. See, there you go. Yeah, I got some things. I got the basic gist of it right. You know, I'm not. It works. No, I think I'm gonna try. I'm gonna refill my water for a second, so I'm gonna be right back. So, try not to like a few minutes. Hang tight. back! I am back. The tune's back on. There we go, there we go. Did you guys behave? Have you blown up the chat? Have you HStream elements load yet? I have returned. Thank you. Yes, the transition is so good. I do have a credit in my bio for whoever made it. The name is Kevin, and they had it downloadable for free, and it looks gorgeous, so I've been using it. I see you with that 9% vibe rating. I don't miss these. I'm really disappointed in you. Your vibes can be so much better right now. You don't see it, but I do. I see everything except for the things I don't see. Oh, you killed God! That sounds nice. That sounds wonderful. You know, we all do a little bit of God killing around here. So, what was the next one? You wanted me to draw Clef Key, didn't you? The funny little key dudes. I promise I did not look at a reference of Clef Key while I was away. I swear on the soul that may or may not exist. Getting better, Blitz! You're getting better. I remember this book. Well, I don't. I like to pretend I do, but I don't. Right. Now that I think of it, I'm quite unsure. But I'm willing to go ahead with the challenge anyway, because challenges make us stronger. Like, have a little circle head. And you have a circle body with keys. Or what is the circle below? No, this is quite a tricky one. I can't remember exactly where the head goes. It goes in the middle. Then it's got the this one's going to get me. You vex. This is vexing my soul right now. You know what? I'm gonna try. I think we're gonna end up with another traumatized Pokemon, and that's just the natural end result of any Pokemon that has to be drawn by me. It has a little triangle mouth. Even me. Claire! Hey there, Stein! I appreciate the faith. I appreciate the motivation, because this is going to be a wild and wacky journey of me trying to remember Pokemon. Think it hangs? Maybe it's a hook up there. Maybe it's a hook. This seems wrong. This seems wrong, but that's what we're here for. You're here to make fun of me. Everything I do. And I'm coming to terms with that now. It looks so upset. Listen, right, you know what? I'll give it a smile instead. I'll give it instead of a traumatized frown, it can have a traumatized smile. You'll see, it's everything's. This feels deep. Oh, it has some keys. It has some keys dangling like this. Some oddly misshapen keys, and they go around the hook. Go around the hook. Variety of nice looking keys. Yes, like that. Perfect. This is flawless. You know, if the Pokemon doesn't look like this, then I believe that it should, because I'm just a master designer over here. Very excellent. Thank you. Oh, office worker waking up at 6 a.m. in the morning, 8 hours of sleep. Yep. This is just Klefki going in for the early morning shift. You know, give it some slack, give it some understanding. It's had a rough day.